Tonight, a packed agenda at Lansing City Council. Everything from downtown parking changes to a possible pause on new data center proposals.
Plus decisions that could impact neighborhood businesses and even the future of a downtown landmark. News 10's Rachel Fulton live at Lansing City Hall right now with a preview of what's ahead tonight. Rachel?
Yeah, David and Ann, there is a lot on the table tonight, and some of it could directly impact your wallet and your community. Among some of the biggest items, possible new parking hours and reduced parking fines for people who pay the same day. This is actually a story we first alerted you to back in March. There's also a ballot proposal tied to the sale of the Lansing Shuffle building, new rules to prevent liquor stores from clustering, and a push to temporarily halt new data centers over energy concerns. And on top of tonight's busy council agenda, council members have been meeting with leaders from city departments discussing their budgets before final decisions are expected in the month of May. Live in Lansing, Rachel Fulton, News 10.
All right, Rachel, thank you. Rachel will have a full breakdown of the biggest decisions out of tonight's Lansing City Council meeting on News 10 at 11.
A greenhouse not only helps plants grow, it